Afterwards, Edward III turned north to Scotland. His grandfather, Edward I, had fought there but died on campaign. His father, Edward II, lost badly to King Robert the Bruce at Bannockburn in 1314. When Robert died in 1329, his son David II became King of Scotland. But another man, Edward Balliol, also wanted the crown. Edward III let him raise 3,000 English archers. In 1332, Balliol landed at Fife, won at Duplamoor with the deadly and powerful English longbow, and briefly took the throne before being driven out. Edward then marched north. In 1333, he besieged Berwick, near the Scottish-English border. In July, the Scots tried to break the siege at Hallydon Hill, overlooking the town. Their spearmen advanced, but the arrows of Edward's longbowmen cut through the Scots, who broke and fled. Thousands died, while the English lost only a handful. Berwick fell the next day, and David II fled to France. As Edward grew stronger, King Philip VI of France planned a crusade to the Holy Land, but also wanted to protect his Scottish ally. The peace talks with Edward failed in 1334, when Philip demanded Scotland be included. Edward grew alarmed when Philip moved his fleet, meant for the crusade, to closer home in Normandy instead. Edward struck back by banning all wool exports to France. This devastated the rich, urban economy of Flanders, in modern-day Belgium. Flanders relied on English wool in order to manufacture clothing, and the ban caused riots and turned Flemish towns against French authority. Edward also sheltered Robert of Artois, a French noble who had fled France accused of forgery and murder. Philip demanded Robert's return. Edward refused. Philip had had enough, and on May 24, 1337, seized Gascony. In October, Edward responded with a formal letter of defiance to Philip of Valois, who calls himself King of France, officially laying claim to the French throne. The Hundred-Year War had begun.